Hi, what's up, boys and girls? We're going to take the Silverado here and we're going to put a Trailblazer SS intake on it, which is just basically a bread box intake off of any '07 up 5.3. That's not simple. It's nothing special, but it does flow a lot better than the stock one. Basically, you could arguably say it's the best production GM intake there ever was, outside of maybe an LS7. But you know, let's get real. Mass produced, we shall say. But anyway, for a truck and anything like that, it makes the most torque, it makes the most horsepower, it does everything. The only thing it doesn't do is look really great, but you know, have you seen this truck? So pop the hood, show what we got here. We got all a bunch of stock stuff here. As you remember, we put headers on it last week. We got the fancy dancy ceramic plug boots on it. You know, nothing screams horsepower like that. And then we got the I really hate horsepower hot air intake, which is doing good. So we're gonna peel that off. All we got to do for this one is we have evap we need to be concerned with, because the evap hooks up differently. We'll figure that out later. Obviously get the wires off, get everything disconnected, and I have to extend the map harness wiring because the map's back there, and on a cathedral port bread box intake it's about right about here. For me, I am on a single fuel line only. I don't have a return on this engine because it's pulse width modulated by the computer, so I have one fuel hookup that matches that, so I'm pretty good shape there. Brake booster just plugs in the back like it did there. My injector is the exact same because this is an L59 engine, so it's flex fueled, and those have to be flex fuel injectors on that intake there, so we're just a stab in and done. So let's get this thing started and figure out how we can do what and what we can do how, and get it done. You need TBSS. I got it for like 150 bucks complete with rails and everything. I had a 4-bolt throttle body on it. The only thing is, this thing is a 3-bolt, and there are ways to convert the 4 bolts over. What we're going to do is we're going to do it the easy way. We just bought a plate, so we put our 3-bolt on, so we don't have to do X-links or anything and change any of the computer stuff. Little less flow, obviously. It's not really going to hurt that bad because we can only get so much into the heads. So this will still make way more power than the other one. There you go. Like this, she's fully dressed out, single fuel line in. Like I said, this is where map sensor is on this one. It's back here on that one. We'll just extend the wires over, cut and solder them. Evap is here. And you see this has a plug on it. That doesn't. We'll probably just take that thing off and just run a hose to it and strap it off over here somehow and make it function again, kind of, sort of, mostly. And obviously we're going to hook a nitrous system onto this thing because, you know, I hate my 60E, and I apparently have plenty of spare money. Let's just assume that and not face reality. We have the intake manifold off. You see it's a disgusting mess under there. We're going to clean that up, get the vacuum, get all that junk cleaned up, and there it is. Not terribly bad, not terribly great, but not terribly bad to get off. All right, I got most of it vacuumed up there, so we'll call that good enough. You could really clean it, make it pretty, but nobody's gonna be able to see it again, so it's to be our little dirty secret, okay? If you don't tell, I won't tell. There, we got that tapped in right there. I actually have the bung coming, but right now it's just threaded in. It is not loose, but we are going to most certainly get the bung that goes in there. So I got to run the line. This is here Monday or Tuesday. We'll get it on. Chase is putting bigger blocks in right now to get more low, and then. But things do get showed up by me over here, so he said he got to go lower. So get this loose. My son pushed this on. They don't go here. There's a solenoid, so let me get that loose. Get the map sensor pulled up, and we're getting close to being done. I mean, it's pretty much wrapped up. All the injectors are plugged back in now. Fuel's back on. We're getting pretty close. I went ahead and bypassed the coolant on the throttle body. Didn't need that. Don't want it. Don't care about it. So, yeah. Let's on. It took it, put a 1.5-inch block and a 4-inch block on it. And now it's 5.5 instead of like the 30 was. Much more good. Now he's going to do the front. If it manages to go in here. Just get his headlights so they don't work at all. Anyway, TBSS is on, Nitrous is on. I got to do the evap solenoid. I got the thing that plugs here and there, so I'm going to get this moved around and then to go flex hose from here to there where I mount it. So we got it under control. Like I said, I did bypass the coolant on it, so that's pretty much done. She could run right now. I don't want to start up with the evap because this is a wide open hole right here to the atmosphere, and that would be a giant vacuum leaker. But he's happy. He's chuffed. This is not his sole truck, if y'all want to know. He actually has a truck he drives. He has a 2011 Silverado daily, so he's golden. He can play with this one, not have any problems. Look at the Escalade looking cool. Piece of shit purple Dodge. Fuck you, Knowles. Just kidding. All right, after a small technical difficulty, the injectors we got saying after a technical difficulty, the injectors that we came with the intake were at least 2 were clogged. We used our thermometer to find that out. We have a infrared thermometer from back when we used to do real race car stuff. Now we don't. So anyway, yeah, we found out these 2 were not firing. So it was obviously the 2 prior worked and they were plugged in. So we changed injectors to the original injector, which are still flex fuel injectors. So the good thing is now there's no question about the injector data lining up because it clearly lines up. So let's fire this thing up and see if it does. Obviously, it's got a primed fuel system because I drained everything completely out of it. All right, there we go. We'll run it down here. So we'll roll the passer all the way down. There we go. Let's pick it up. There we go. No, I don't want to check the washer. It's still there. All right, yeah, we're good now. Just real sorry about that. The car plate keeps on. It's running 100 times better than one. That's just decoration at this point, so we're straight right for that on there, but we're just prepping. I'll get the bottle mounted up probably later in the week, and get the electronic part up and ran. If we're going to shoot a 100 shot, it's probably going to do a 100 shot. Just a little stiff and good stuff, and we do have it in the wet system. These little baby jets, baby things. So it's not going to fire a lot. I'm going to get filtered with this. Got that PCB plugged in, so it's back to where it was. There. Blood on my tires. Got these giant wheels on it. It hasn't been a surprise to do a burnout. Obviously, bigger diameter, more traction. Let's see what this bad boy looks like.
All right, complete stop.
Oh, the springs don't bind up.
Oh yeah, be a lift kit. Oh, see that? Oh, settling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's more gooder there, sir. I know you're happy with that.
Oh yeah, that's so much fucking better.
It's way more
good.
good.
Reverse cambered. I hear the springs just.
It's fine. Yeah, that whole thing. That is. Why is it kicked out like that?
This side didn't like that. Only that side. I don't know why. It's been out there the whole time.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
That looks good now. That's how it needed to sit from the beginning.
Yes, that's more gooder
Suspension
there.
travel. Shit.
Got some.
Actually,
Got some.
not a lot, but some.
Don't let that
I'll
best.
take it, you know.
Yeah, it's good. Hell yeah.
Oh.
Not bad.
Nah.
I mean, I've got no talking about my truck ride, so I'm not going to bag on yours. So I'm just saying, they're definitely lower trucks.
It wouldn't hurt to have some lowering shocks.
Come in clutch. I would have rubbed right there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Good.
I just need some bigger tires.
That's all it takes. Shaking hands going to cut off for a minute. Follow up to the video. We have the nitrous solenoids wired now. We have the relay here. Picking up power out of here. I didn't have the funds for a proper button on it, but anyway, I'll show you what I did. Is this temporary because I don't know. I got to get bigger solenoids, but anyway, this is to kick it on. And then obviously I put the switch. I just put a little temporary momentary switch on the shifter. So when I got it, I can do this with it. So my hand's on the shifter and one hand on the wheel. Because 60 life, you know. But anyway, bottle is right there, strapped to the speaker box. Because nothing screams I hate my life like doing that, but it's there. So I got to put TR6s in it. It's got 5s in it now. We're going to go 6. So NGK, the bigger the number, the colder the plug. Don't see any reason to put a BR70F in it right now. I'm only spraying 100 wet on it. And this motor ain't making no power anyway. So it's not like it's going to be a woohoo thing. So baby steps, you know. Got to get an 80 in this thing before we go hog wild and do something stupid to it. Which, you know, I'm trying not to. But y'all know me and I know me, so I just might not lie to you. So I'll just say till we do something stupid. So let's test this theory. Hopefully it works. Bring it up. Nitrous on. I got purge already. Alright, let's try that again. I'm me to do that with holding the phone, steering wheel, and the nitrous roller at one time. So that's why it's real brief and nothing dramatic. But we got it. We know where we're at. Definitely going to work on a different transmission controller. Obviously, I want a 4L80 and a floor shifter in it so I can manually control it. But bueno. So TBSS check. TR6 plugs. Now I know after you go 100 shot, you really should put like a TR5 or a BR70F in it. BR70F is God tier. We're gonna get bigger solenoids for it at some point, a little bit bigger feed line, and a 4-bolt plate on it, and do all that. But you know, steps. This is all about steps. This is what we have. This is what we're gonna run. We got, obviously, before we go spray it with 250 or something silly like that. Well, it needs a better transmission because, you know. Not saying a 4L60E couldn't handle it. All I'm just saying is, you know, there's a history, and I don't know if I got the kind of money it takes to make a 4L60E live under that power and that weight. The weight of the entire vehicle is a problem with a 60E. So 80E it will be, because I'm gonna build something worth it. And there we are. But I'm happy. Air sitting here blowing cool. Yes, this is a good truck. I'm gonna turn my radio back on now, because every time I turn the radio on, it won't allow me to record. Annoying, but we got it. That's good. I kept having a perpetual misfire on cylinder 2. Couldn't figure it out. It hadn't done that until I changed the plugs. So I changed the plug, put a different plug in, did the same thing. I checked to make sure I had spark. It's acting like it didn't have spark at times, so I changed the plug wire because I ohmed it out. Seemed like it was a little high. Put a different plug wire on because I had a backup set of those. That didn't change anything. Changed the entire coil pack, changed the coil pack harness. Didn't really change anything. It got it cleared up a little bit, and then dug in the harness, and I found that. So let's get that repaired. That could be a problem. One more thing. All right, I believe we finally got it. I hope you can hear what's telling you in the background. This coil harness bracket was off the Fairmont, so that thing's been 570s before. I got to, like I said, clean all this tape up. I was pulling all the tape off everything. This harness is off the Fairmont. Now this is a harness that, and those coils are actually from the Fairmont. These are originals of the truck. I'm gonna change them out to the Fairmont ones and the Fairmont harness here, and to switch everything over just so I know they're all good. Nothing's coming up on this side, so I think we're okay now. We're going to look at that one injector wire there, get that fixed up. That's about it. So yeah, like I said, we are going to change the solenoids at some point, but we're going to do this all in baby steps. Right now it's good enough for what it is. I'm happy, so we're going to leave it here. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one. Like I said, we finally got it. See here, we had a broken wire on number 8 injector. Got that fixed. 3 coil wires in the harness, main tore up. I don't know why. And then I was digging in here. I've drove it already now, and no more codes. Last time I drove it, come up back said injector code 200. I found that wire there taped together, no solder, no nothing. Absolutely just twisted together. Then it was apart because my hands were there working on the coil. Then I got this one here. I can see tape here. So I'm going to pull that off and check it, because we haven't misfired it for spraying nitrous. But I was able to get a clean hit off. My bottle's a little low right now, so I can't do any more hits till I get filled up. But it pulls clean. It does what it needs to do. So it's there. So we're going to conclude the video here. I don't know if you see, hold on 1 second here.